All right, what is up, everyone? We are back, and you have made it to course number 4 of playing the #1 course in all 50 states. Let's get into it. We are currently in Lumberton, Mississippi, playing the Little Black Creek Eagles Landing layout. There are 2 different layouts on this course. It's actually at a campground, but there's 2 different layouts. The Eagles Landing one is the longer, more difficult layout, and so that's what we're gonna do today. As usual, we're just gonna do normal stroke play. I'm probably gonna do 2 off the top and then normal stroke play from there. But first, just a few quick things. One, if you're watching this video or you're subscribed to us, I wanna say a big thank you. Without you guys doing that, I wouldn't be able to do this, so I appreciate you guys so much. And then 2 is the less serious side. They do a bunch of tournaments out here. I'm actually really excited to play this course. They do a bunch of tournaments out here, but this is actually going to be the layout for the Mississippi State Championship in April. So we'll see what I score out here. Maybe, maybe I could take it down, who knows. If this is your first time watching one of our videos from this 50 states, 50 courses series, I will have the playlist linked below, so that way you can go back and watch the rest of them should you choose to. Now let's get into it. All right, I just realized, a little unfortunate, I forgot. Just because I've been traveling so much, I forgot I left, well, I didn't leave it. I lost my yellow Destroyer in Louisiana at the last course. So spoiler there, I guess. But I guess my other forehand disc is gonna be the Rive. So I better throw these good. Hole 1 is a 379-foot par 3. It just looks some kind of sweeping dog leg to the right, behind a lot of trees. And I actually love this landscape. It's just all these tall, I think they're pine trees. I could be wrong, but I think they're pine trees. But yeah, very aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. All right, good start there. It's probably gonna be short, but we're probably gonna do something not very smart, but yeah, I lost that Destroyer. So we're gonna try to just flip up this Rive. It's either gonna be really good or really bad. Oh, that actually might be better. No way. Gotta watch out for the roots in the ground, I guess. All right, it's funny when you start to realize things. I just realized after getting to my drive, I've seen Matty O throw a backhand on this hole and park it in tournament. And I believe it probably was like last year's Mississippi State Championship or some big rip tournament they were talking about, but I kind of know this course, or I at least know this hole. Unfortunately, I think it's just gonna be a layup from here. Yeah, definitely the Big Rip Classic, and I'm guessing it was sponsored by Discraft / Ledgestone because that is what is on the band of the basket. So there you go. All right, I mean, look at this shot right here. Hole 2, 331, plays up the hill, tight fairway. So you just gotta throw something straight. I could probably go like forehand, but I think I'm gonna try to go backhand and get some of that turns and fades, and yeah. Throw something straight. I honestly didn't hate the shot. A little too much turn. Kind of a free run at the basket with those trees behind. I don't think I can really get through, so I'm gonna go zone up shot here. Oh, I pulled it. Get through that. Wow, okay. That's a bad shot, but honestly not a terrible result. All right, I stand corrected. That wasn't super good. Pulled it. Man, if you watch any of our videos, you know every time I straddle putt, I pull it. Doesn't matter. I could be aiming left side of the basket and it actually might go in. Like, that's how bad that is. All right, very unfortunate bogey there. However, there are birdies to get. I just got to find them. Hole 3 could be a birdie. 313, straight shot. Looks like it might be like a touch flex kind of forehand or just like a straight backhand. I think either one would probably work fine here. Pretty much just do anything but clip a tree because it's just gonna shoot off into the tall stuff. So get clean. Par's probably good. Get off that tree. Oh my gosh, go in. No, sit. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, so unfortunate. That was fine though. All right, yet another really, well, not another unfortunate roll away. That was just an unfortunate roll away. Another straddle putt is what I meant to say. Probably circles the edge. All right, I just want to hit the basket. That's really my goal here. Oh, I did it, I guess. All right, not too sure when the big rip holes come into play. So far, so good. I need to get these. This is another par 3, hole 4. 321, you can just see it. Just something gradual fading to the right, whether that be a turnover or just a forehand. I'm probably gonna go forehand. Just let it skip that way. I don't know. I'd like to get a birdie. All right, I think I'm gonna go FX2. I don't know, I think I have the distance for it if I like really throw it, but I'm hoping that with the way things are skipping, that even if I land about like 290-ish, you know, maybe even like 280, I'll get that, 20 extra feet of skip. Get around that tree. Only time will tell. Felt good about it. All right, I got definitely more of like a higher skip than a forward type skip, so I'm pretty sure I'm not giving myself a lot of chances here. Just gonna try to go anti-putt and I don't know, probably take a par. Okay. Oh man. All right. Soft bid. I was definitely trying to make it, but I don't know. I have the line. Higher, we're good. All right, hole 5 here. 455 par 4. Looks like it's up and then to the left. Definitely like a 2-shotter, like you're just playing something, up and around the corner and then throwing something into the green to hopefully get birdie. I don't think eagle is really a play here for the best. I could be totally wrong. Maybe there's a way, but certainly not for me. So I'm gonna throw something backhand, hyzer, just try to get clean. If I can get out of this clean and just get up somewhere to the corner, love it. Just like that. Wow. Okay, this is where playing with a professional helps. If you didn't watch our second one at Texas, I played with touring professional Jake Hebenheimer. He basically gave me the rundown on disc selection with the wind and how much power you want to put on it. I could have thrown a higher speed driver or a more stable driver harder, but you're losing a lot of control. I threw a 12 speed, it was a sword, but those are already pretty flippy, and so I just threw that one nice and easy. It flipped up just a touch, way easier to hit the line when you're throwing soft. I don't know, feels good. I can feel myself learning, if that makes sense. All right, the basket is right there. All right, this was a really well executed shot. I think if I was ever playing a tournament here or having to play this course again, I would want this spot like 10 times out of 10. Obviously you can get further, but this is perfect. This is the tough part though now, is that there's really not a line to the basket. It's very, at least for me, like a poke and hope type. So I'm gonna go zone, like flat, and just try to get through as much of that as we can. I played it on the early side, which I don't, oh, well, I'm getting really good kicks today. I think I'm short, but I'm in an open spot. It's better than being in the woods. I think this is our closest putt of the day. We're inside, we're probably 20 feet. Really gotta have this one. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, we are back to even par. Love to see that. Got my birdie, we're all good there. Hole 6 is a par 4, 405. It looks like it's pretty straight. I think the ideal line though, it looks like it finishes back to the left a little bit. The ideal line is gonna be some backhand flex, that comes out. I think I might try the sword again, maybe rive, I don't know, but I definitely am gonna go backhand. And what is this? Oh, this is a par 4. Interesting. So I feel like I could low-key lay up, 200 feet, go 200 into the green. Interesting play. Oh, what a kick. All right, so that was a quote unquote run. That was a full power shot that got kicked into, I feel like maybe a good layup position. Yeah, I mean, this is tight. I think, cause like even it's tough. I definitely think it benefits like the bigger throwers because they can probably throw like a mid or something and maybe have a putt like if you get clean, but like throwing a driver for me, if that would have got the full flight, I would have skipped somewhere in the woods just because there's like maybe 40 feet, you know, on the fairway here to work with. Hit something, please. Oh boy. That disc just goes far. I feel like I'm not throwing it super hard, but it goes far. All right, I don't know if you can hear me. I could potentially see that the stakes being out of bounds long and maybe having like some flags up, but I didn't see it on the sign. I could have just not read it, but we're gonna take a par here unless I make this. Way too high. Yeah. All right, this is what the people came to see. Par 4, 682 feet. We're throwing down and then back up, it looks like. I actually don't see the basket, but it is, it's a long ways out there. It looks like maybe sitting in the corner over there. Hopefully I throw a good enough tee shot I can find it. But yeah, a couple options here. I don't know. I don't know what to do. All right, we're gonna go forehand, I think, on a good bit of Anheuser because I do think the basket is more left side here. So just something that like is fighting out the whole way. Wow. Oh geez, okay. I thought that went really far. I thought I was gonna like get to the other side, but that's a long ways. I'm in the flat. I just gotta go find the basket now. Okay, scary shot. I just did a little bit of recon. If I just throw it straight through this gap with something that fades to the left, I should get to the basket. It's a scary shot though, one, because it's blind, but two, because there's water maybe like 20, 30 feet next to the basket. So if you go too long, I'm in the water. This definitely favors, like there's definitely guys that can probably get up to the top of the hill here, or at least close to like be able to see the basket. So it doesn't reward the short guys like me. Oh my gosh, that actually might be really good. I don't know, I might be putting. I don't think I got left enough. The headwind just kind of held it straight. All right, we're actually in decent shape right here. Circle putt, I think. I'll tell you what, this wind by the water is no joke. It's like once we got out in the open and by the water, it got substantially cooler, which actually makes it feel pretty nice. But the wind is certainly picking up. I'm outside of circle for sure, too. Stay up, please. Ah. Head the line, head the line. All right, scary hole here a little bit. 343, it's a tailwind, so that helps. 343, definitely a water carry unless you want to go backhand, but I think I'm just gonna go forehand. I'm gonna throw a destroyer. If I lose it, then I really have no stable distance drivers to forehand. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I'm gonna go high and I'm gonna go wide and just try to let it crash. Actually, it looks pretty good. You've got to be kidding me. That was so good. I hit that stupid tree right in front of the basket and I think it rolled into the water. I might be safe, but I'm pretty sure I just rolled OB. I feel like I have to do the landscape justice. This is the hole, what we're looking at here. I don't know what lake or whatever we're on, but pretty sweet. Drop zone's not the worst thing ever. Certainly makeable. Probably won't, but yeah, very unfortunate roll away. I feel like I don't really deserve this birdie. However, I did throw it a lot shorter than I was anticipating to, so, you know. Well short. All right, tap in bogey, let's move on. Ooh, a couple discs up here. What do we got? Ooh, Champions Cup Edition TI Swirl Luna and a king. How about that? All right, I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's the basket all the way down there. Yikes. Unfortunate bogey, but it is what it is. Can't really help the bad tree kick. Hole 9 here, 756 par 4. Definitely gonna be one shot down, one shot over, and maybe a par or maybe a birdie, but we do have a little bit of a tailwind actually, so I think I'm gonna change discs. think I'm gonna go Rive. We have a pretty good tailwind. Gonna go Rive, flat. Hope it turns some and then comes out eventually. Okay. Not really at all. All right, I'm not 100% sure if this is OB or not. It said tall grass on the sign, and that's really tall. There's tall stuff on the other side of this hill, so I don't think this classifies as tall in my book, but I don't know. During the tournament, it's probably much harder. We have a long ways into the green here. And I slipped. Get over. Oh my gosh. All right. Birdie up here feels good. There we go. I think someone that's played this course, if you watch this, tell me if I was out of bounds there. I really don't know. I mean, that's definitely not tall grass, but it's not as short as like this cut grass right here. I was just assuming the tall stuff on either side, so I don't know. But for this sake, I'm giving myself a birdie. All right, finish the front nine even. I think that's fine for this course, especially with the wind starting to pick up. I would love to get back in the woods. Those holes were really fun. These are just throw it really far and hope for the best type holes, especially with the wind. So I don't know. I think we do go back in the woods here in a little bit, but hole 10, 417 feet, par 3. It's sitting just behind this tree right in the middle. It's like literally just behind it. We have a pretty healthy tailwind, so I'm gonna go forehand flat. And this one I would like to get a birdie on. Get under. Oh, have mercy. Way short. I didn't get near enough turn though. It's on me. All right, we are short. Got to shoot way up the hill here. Still have that tailwind, so I can give it the height. I'm just gonna try to go right at it. If I hit, I guess it could probably roll down. That would be really unfortunate actually, but I don't think it will. Get stable. Oh, over the top, that's fine. Hole 11, 546 foot par 4. Looks like you're playing up this way. There's OB, it looks like roads and beyond is OB. So you just throw a big shot up there, at least give myself a look at the basket, and then, I don't know, maybe get a birdie. It's pretty uphill, so camera angle might be a little weird. I apologize. Get off that tree. Yes. All right, that's gonna be good. All right, kind of an unfortunate spot right behind this tree. It's definitely just gonna be like a hyzer in, like even like, I mean, 15 to 18 feet to the right, I'm in a really good spot, but it's fine. Throw something that skips up there. 4 is fine, but I would have really liked to birdie this one. Oh, thank goodness, I almost bodied one of those trees. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think it's just going to be a pitch up for 4 there. Okay, so I do have a little bit of a putt, actually. It's a long one, but it's there. Oh, over the top. Oh, man, that was a good bid, though. I really just don't want to hit that tree. All right, hole 12, 360 feet. This is a sweet shot. Tight tunnel all the way down. OB is the road. You probably want to like club down to, for maybe like for me, like a fairway, I'm guessing. That way you don't skip off into the, like deep of the basket or anything like that, but a really cool shot actually if you can execute. I also want to say I'm even par right now. I feel really good about that. Just knowing that I actually probably could be under, especially like at these championship level courses. Like I shot 1 up at Persimmon. I technically played doubles at the Hideaway, but I mean, I actually probably wouldn't have shot too great there, but Louisiana definitely wasn't like championship level course, but this definitely is too. So the fact that I feel like I'm hanging around at these difficult courses, I definitely wouldn't be like competing, you know, if there was like, if I was playing NPO in tournaments or something like that, but I don't hate like how I've been playing. I feel really good where I'm at right now. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Proto F3, man, I love that disc. I would have liked to have thrown this higher, but at the same time, I think it was on too turn at the time that if I threw it higher, it probably would have been really bad into this tall stuff. So very fortunate. However, this is probably just going to be a little pitch up and get out of here with a 3. Now sit. Nice. Definitely think it's time to switch putters. We're getting warmer here and I just don't like the feel of the soft. Hole 13 is another par 4, 566 feet. Pretty tough, especially we've got a pretty good headwind coming in now. But it is OB road, OB this tall stuff. So you have a really tight fairway, OB water too, and it's sitting like on the other side of the water, it looks like. So definitely like a placement shot off the tee, then throw something over, maybe get your birdie. Good stable. Sit. That is kind of a premium spot, I think. Really good spot here. Just gonna be captain's raptor in. Let's spike into the basket. Oh yeah, we're close. Wind kind of died down too. I think this is exactly how you draw the hole up. Inbounds tee shot, circle 1, up, made putt for birdie. Love that, back under. All right, hole 14, par 3, 346. I mean, it's just a straight shot. There's OB road and there's OB like on the other side of the trees. So you gotta throw something pretty straight. I think I'm gonna try to throw the same drive I threw on the last hole here and hope that it's just at the basket instead of having to throw an upshot. Good stable for me. Maybe pin high? Certainly putting, but maybe pin high. All right, actually deep of the basket, which is nice. I got you on the wide angle again too, because I like the Persimmon Ridge thumbnail, so I think I might do the same thing. I'm in circle here. This would be a big putt. Let's go. 2 down, I think? I forgot to keep score the last couple holes. All right, 2 under par. I would love to know what that rated or is rated currently. Knock on wood, I finished better than that, or at least 2 under. In that big rip tournament, I'd love to know. Hole 15, 371, up the hill, into kind of, yeah, into a headwind. So I don't think I can get up there. I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna go backhand, maybe, because my arm actually kind of hurts right now throwing forehand. So I don't know. Gonna be short for sure. Good line though. Well short though. Definitely short. I think I'm gonna give a little stab at it though with the Berg. I pulled it. Sit down, please. Oh boy, yeah, so now I can definitely tell my arm's getting tired because I'm making really bad mistakes like that. Yeah, I'm certainly starting to breathe a little heavier. My arm is starting to hurt a little more. All right, thank goodness for this hole. It's only 279 feet, so I don't have to throw it super hard. Hole 16, par 3. It's just up. It's almost just like you're throwing something flat that's gonna fade at the end. That's really it. Get off that tree. Oh wow, split the gap. Maybe pin high. I don't know if you saw it. I went pretty wide grip lock, but I think I should have a clean putt at least. All things considered, fine shot. I'm actually like almost exactly pin high from the tee pad. I just didn't have enough fade. I think if I had thrown it through the gap I wanted to, I'd be sitting probably somewhere circle's edge, but now I'm mid circle 2. Ah, right at the basket, dude. Oh, that's getting so annoying. Just put it right at the basket. Stupid idiot. Yeah, I genuinely don't know the last time I made a circle 2 putt. All right, hole 17, 340, playing downhill and just tucked to the right a little bit by a tree. Just for me, it's gonna be something that I can throw out flat and it holds flat and then just kind of fades toward the end of the flight. I can club down though. I'll probably throw like a fairway. Just see if that's gonna be good enough. Oh, that's really good. Get over. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think that went a little deep, but oh, it skipped up pin high, or chain high. Definitely deep in the basket. And I grabbed the wrong putter, dang. So I probably won't make this, but it was a good shot. Yeah, dang it. Not that I would have made it with my actual putter, but it doesn't help me doing that either. It's fine. All right, this is it. Hole 18. And then with a par 4, 600 feet, you're just kind of snaking to the basket. So like for me, it's gonna be something forehand that moves left to right, and then it's across the street going back kind of right to left. So 2 shots here to execute. I mean, realistically, you just gotta go 300, 300 and you're at the basket. So love to end with a birdie here. Anything but that tree. Oh, yes. Oh, huge skip. That went from almost really bad to super good. I was wrong on the basket location. So that must be, there's a practice basket or something tucked up into the left. The basket that I'm going to is right ahead of me. Really short, actually. That was a great tee shot. All right, I think I'm just gonna go captain's raptor then. Out over the road and just kind of let it skip towards the basket. Sit. Oh, have mercy. Certainly not my best work here, but I am pretty tired. This is makeable. I mean, all things considered, this is definitely makeable. Also, I just realized I forgot to change the camera angle, actually, so I don't even know if you saw this or not. We saw the end of it. Stay up. Oh, brutal. That was for a 3-down finish. All right, that is it for the Little Black Creek. This is the Eagles Landing layout in Mississippi. I actually had a really good time playing this course. It had all the shots. It had the tight wooded, it had the open holes, and it had the good mix of the in-between, like in and out of woods and open. So it had everything. This has been really fun. It was a beautiful day out. It's like 60 degrees and overcast. Like this is the ideal weather for me. 2 down, certainly a good score, especially knowing that I like missed a couple out there. So all things considered, it could have been a really good round out here. But with that being said, let's go back to the van and get our final rating. All right, first things first is the course name. Little Black Creek, I believe, is the body of water that is right here. So you gotta dock points for creativity, I think. I totally get it's like super low hanging fruit. But as far as like, man, let's go to Little Black Creek. I don't know, I guess it's cool. But no, I think I gotta be fair. I have to be just. I can't just I can't rate everything the same. You know what I mean? There has to be a little bit of difference going on. So I think for the lack of creativity, because they're just naming it after the body of water, I think I'm gonna have to go with a 7.7. All right, number 2 is the accessibility of the course. I believe it's open every day, but again, the accessibility is more so the cost of the course, and it was $5.35. I don't know where the 35 cents came from, but $5.35 to play. Again, I'm a big advocate for free to play course. I understand, especially this being on a campground or like Persimmon Ridge or whatever, then being on private land, you have to charge just to make your money back for the land. I totally get that, but I think then I have to take into account the course. Is it worth that money, if that makes sense? And this course was $5. I definitely think it's worth the money once, or twice. If you live close, I would probably play this course quite often. But I don't see myself I wouldn't say this is like a destination course. You know what I mean? And I hate that I have to say that, but I think going with my gut, I think that's pretty accurate. So I think for the $5, I think we're gonna have to go 7.8 on that one. And I don't know, it's tough because I think I gave Persimmon Ridge an 8.0 and it was $5 for me, but Persimmon Ridge was objectively a better course in my opinion than this one. So that's where like the 0.2 dock comes from there. Number 3 is the quality of course. This thing is immaculate. It's incredible. It looks like it's probably always tournament ready. It looks like they have stuff going on like year round. So can really appreciate that. Like it's definitely people want to get out here to play the big events here. And I believe the lady told me that they just added they just redesigned like 3 holes on the course. So that was all somewhat new within the last probably couple months, I think, that they had just finished redesigning that. So that's also pretty cool that they're continuing to update and make it a better course and more challenging and all that. So I think the quality of the course was really, really good. I think I'm gonna give that an 8.6, I think. All right, lastly, the big one, at least for me, is my enjoyment of the course. I had a great time playing this course. As soon as I remembered that I'd seen it before, I was like, oh yeah, this is, like, I can picture the shots that like other players are throwing. So that was kind of fun. Not that I emulated many that well, but I mean, I shot, what I finished, 2 down? I think that's probably a pretty good score. I bet that's high 900s rated in a tournament. So I had a really good time playing the course. But again, when I come back to this course, I think if I was ever passing through, I mean, I'd be like, oh, hey, we need to stop and play this course. But I don't think I would be like, dude, we need to take time out of our trip to come play this course. I think if we happen to stumble upon it and be in the area again, I would play it. But I think overall enjoyment, I had a good time. All that to say, I had a good time. Beautiful day, beautiful weather, 60, cloudy, you know, not hot. There's just enough for a hoodie and shorts. I think I'm gonna go 8.4. I like that score. I think that's a fair score. All right, doing the math there, 8.125 is the course average for the Little Black Creek Eagles Landing layout. I think that's in number 4. It's tough too, because now that I'm thinking about it, this was objectively a better course than Parc de Famille, but because Parc de Famille was open every day, all day, and it's a free public course to play, the average is still averaged out higher. So I think it's tough. That's where the ratings are gonna be hard, and I'm gonna have to really stay true to myself, because like this course, outside looking in, is better than Parc de Famille, but Parc de Famille just overall rated higher. So I have to stick with my guns there. I believe that makes this course number 4 on the list. There are still 46 more courses to play. So I'm sure, you know, it could move down. It could stay right where it's at. I don't know. But that is it. Thank you guys for watching. If you just watch this video, or even if you're subscribed to us, this helps me out so much being able to do this. And I really appreciate you guys doing that. If you're not subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe. We have a ton of these videos coming out, 50 state videos, but we also just have hundreds of other videos you could go watch should you choose. But that is all I've got. I'm heading to Florida next. We will be in Tallahassee next Friday. Ozark Mountain Disc to the moon.